We didn't film in a daylight for a while, huh? Another day, another award show. Hey people of the internet. So yeah, another award took place this past week and we had to put it through in comparison with the enemy words just because. Yeah, the infamous Brits gave a couple of statuettes away, showed some performances, caused a little bit of buzz and didn't really got us enraged this time. Well, almost. The British pornographic industry's annual pop award was given in 1977 for the very first time, and the great man holding the record for the most Brits is Robbie Williams. What a guy. It's a little bit hard to tell whether Brits are that big and that important or not. I mean, they are big and important. They're kind of like the British version of the Grammys. But yeah, same as the Grammys, Brits are a joke. I feel like no one really gives a shit about Brits anymore, but maybe it's just me. The nominations include both recognition amongst the British artists and the international artists. Usually the nominees are very varied, very mixed. Like literally this year, Radiohead was nominated among Little Mix in the same category, so... The award itself is very cute. It's a statue representing a female personification of Britain, usually designed or redesigned by someone famous like Vivienne Westwood or Damien Hirst. And the ceremonies had some epic moments to remember, like the final public appearance of Freddie Mercury, or when Jarvis Cocker protested against Michael Jackson trying to ruin his performance. Absolute legend. Wild story from 1992, our personal favourite, is when the KLF Dance Art Collective were awarded with Best British Group, and they also had to open the show. They actually wanted to end their career, so they decided to do it with a bang, as they've invited a grindcore metal band to perform among them with a death metal cover of their dance hit. And after all that, at the after party, they've dumped a dead sheep with "I died for you, bon appetit" all around it. And reportedly they've buried their Brit Award somewhere around the Stonehenge. Now that's punk. In 1996, another hugely important thing took place. Blur and Oasis feud, of course, when both were nominated for Best British Band. Oasis won and they mocked Blur on stage during their acceptance speech by singing some Park Live lyrics, changing them to something like Shite Live. Yeah, okay, alright, good job, Galahers. There was also a time when Arctic Monkeys were dressed in traditional English clothes. Us country hunters, they had a rubber duck, and they talk about some important issues on stage, but the TV representative pulled their speech off the show. Or also like 2 years ago when the TV broadcasters struggled real hard muting Kanye during his All Day song premiere performance. He was cursing a lot. They're not only like funny moments or weird moments, there are also some beautiful ones, like last year, Brit's best one was definitely David Bowie tribute, performed by Lord Mike Garson on piano, Gail and Dorsey on bass, as well as Gary Leonard and Earl Slick. If you haven't seen it yet for some reason, give it a go. It was actually a very beautiful tribute performance. It was actually Bow Bowing for Bowie rather than Gaga one, which was fully about her, really. It was a really nice moment to remember. So what happened this year? Well, I can't say that we were waiting for this ceremony in particular, maybe only to watch the 1975 perform, and actually it was one of the highlights of this night. The band basically took the stage to tell everybody one more time that once they were called a shitty band and were hated by everyone, and they did it by recreating the music video for The Sound, using the same pitchfork reminiscent proclaims from the clip, hijacking the stream. A lot of people actually thought it was like hacked or something. The whole thing was a little bit confusing for those ones who didn't really get the chance to see the music video for The Sound, but still it was cute. I'd prefer them to play somebody else, but I guess they had to do it that way, so yeah. Still, it was fine. It was a little bit weird, but fine. And well, the other performances, I mean, Katy Perry with chained to the rhythm. Since she's a woke pop star now, she presented some political undertones and it felt slightly misplaced. I mean, it's nice to, you know, mock Trump presidency during those kind of things, but still it felt a little bit weird again. Like, why is it at the Brits? Why is it happening? The hidden absolute gem of her show was when one of her dancers, house dressed dancers, fell into the pit. Poor thing. Katy Perry and her dancers are goals, honestly. It was actually cool to see Skepta perform with some grime, but the whole performance production was honestly a bit shitty, and yet again the whole thing looked a little bit awkward. And shut down would fit much more to actually shut down the Brits. That'd be nice. The big question of the night remained why the hell Chris Martin was performing a George Michael tribute. That was weird, as well as a secret special performance by, again, Coldplay and the Chainsmokers. We honestly didn't know whether to cry out of laughter or out of physical pain. Didn't really expect myself to say that, but Ed Sheeran's performance actually was kinda lit. It really matched well with the unexpected Stormzy cameo. Robbie Williams' closing ceremony show was also quite good enough. Man knows how to put on a real entertainment for sure. Everyone else was just irrelevant, and yeah, overall the show was boring. Plus, watching the YouTube live stream hosted by Casper Lee, it gave us a lot of cringe and a headache. Talking about this year's winners, well, it actually wasn't as bad as we've expected it to be. Usually I'm really happy with the Enemy results and kind of enraged with Brits. This year, Enemy was shit and I didn't really care about Brits at all. Yet the categories I hated at the Enemy were actually better at the Brits. British Group Award, or Best British Band, was given to the 1975, who in my opinion kind of deserved this award. It'd be nice to see Radiohead take this, but I mean, at least they didn't lose it to Lil Mix. They've lost with them. Best International Group went to A Tribe Called Quest. That was nice, and the category was rather weird and varied as well, among with Nick Cave or like 21 Pilots. But yeah, anyway, I think the win there was really deserved as well. Album of the Year as well as Best British Male went to David Bowie, which I think was fittable, and yeah, Black Star is actually a great album. A few things I wanted to point out that I didn't really like that much is, first of all, Emily Sunday. Man, at this point she's kind of irrelevant. She has a beautiful voice and a really nice performance charisma and all that jazz, but last year I haven't heard a single word about her or about her music. So I honestly don't think she deserved the Best British Female. It was really funny to see Skepta being nominated in Best Breakthrough Act. Man who's been putting up albums for a few years now and definitely broke through a long time ago, so what was that about Brits? Every other winner was highly questionable, maybe besides Beyonce winning the Best International Female, which at the ceremony were presented really quickly and it was a little bit strange. Huge complaint from me is the Best British Music Video or something like that. Why all the videos are so old? Like, they're not that old, but they seemed old. Very old to me. And man, they're not even good enough to be nominated for the Best Music Video. They're not even good music videos. They're shit. Even the ones who were nominated, I mean, okay, you want to nominate Zayn Malik. Zayn Malik has a much better video than Pillow Talk. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I don't know. Brits, they were kind of shitty as every year, but I'll say that again, the categories for Best British Band, Best International Band and Best Album, the winners were much better than at the Enemy. I'd give Brits that. What do you guys thought of the ceremony of Brits in general? Did you watch it? Was it boring? Did the results satisfy you? Comments are open for discussion. Don't forget that you can like and you can share this video. You can subscribe to our channel for more and watch our other videos. That'd be lovely. You can also follow us on social media and email us. All the links and all the addresses are in the description down below. Winter is almost over. A lot of great music is coming out soon. We're really excited for some of those albums to drop. Hope you guys as well. That'd be it for today, and yeah, for now, peace off.